I'm going all in here. Alright. Oculus. That's it. Like, there's no need to do anything else here. Helping Hand. Bring back Oculus. Alright. Attack for 3, bringing them down to 15. So they better have a board wipe here. They better have a frick. Oh my gosh. Okay. So this doesn't matter at all.
Nope.
Because we won, baby! We won, baby! What up, brothers and sisters, and welcome to MTG Malone with me, MtgA Malone. I hope you're having the most wonderful freaking day. I know I do because I'm back. RC is over. If you want to know how yesterday went, well, check out the video right here. I hope there will be a video. I will write it down in the notes. And hope that I can remind Serdi to put it there. You will find out everything. Also, huge update to the channel. So, as today, we will be playing best of 3. First 2 games will be best of 1 still because I forgot to switch. But then we're going to best of 3 because it's just absolutely better for my mental health. If you want to know more about it, check out the video that was here. Maybe it's still here. I don't know how YouTube works. And yeah, we're still on our way to 44,444. So if you haven't done so already, subscribe to the channel, become part of the Maloniacs. I would appreciate that very much. But enough with the yammering. Let's get into the day 1 mythic hammering. This is a deck that you could absolutely achieve day 1 mythic with. I brought this to the RC. I lost only because I mulliganed to 5 too much because of 1-landers. The next day I played the Open. I went 29 out of 580, so I believe in the deck. And the reason why I became 29th out of, 500 and not better is because I played 5 times in a row against Izzet Prowess. And at a certain point, Izzet Prowess, after like 3 games that you beat him straight up in a row, is bound to eventually beat you. What is the deck? It's the upgrade to freaking Oculus. And oh baby, Oculus is so strong. People are playing it left and right everywhere. Every RC that I see in Japan. Top 2 deck. Absolutely insane. So, Oculus, you know it. There's a 5/5 flyer. But we are not an Oculus deck. We are a Proft's Edict Memory deck. Let's just face it. Let's just face it. Proft's Edict Memory. Insane. Absolutely insane. For each card you draw apart from the first in your turn, you put a 1/1 counter on a creature in your combat. And that means that with Fear of Missing Out, you can double this up. So, Fear of Missing Out will give you another combat step, which will give you another Proft's Edict Memory step. Absolutely insane. If you combine it with something like Winternight Stories that draws you 3 cards, that is 6 more counters on your creatures. So let's just say you put these 3 counters on the Steamcore Scholar. You attack in for 5 now. Fear of Missing Out is on the board. Now you attack in again. Now you attack in for 8. 5 plus 8 is a lot of damage. It's more than 10. Thank you, person that doesn't exist. So that is absolutely insane. Now imagine putting it on the Oculus. It's an 8, then it's an 11. That is almost 20 damage there already. That is absolutely freaking insane. So yeah, that is super, super good. The absolute MVP in the deck, though, is the Marauding Mako. Why? It is just so good. You play Marauding Mako on turn 1, and whenever you discard a card, you put a counter on this. So you have the Mako, you play into the Fear, you already discard a card, this becomes a 2/2. Then you play Tersa, you discard even more cards. Let's say you discard 2 cards. With the Fear of Missing Out, you discarded another Fear of Missing Out, and I don't know, a Spell Pierce, for example, that you don't need in a matchup. Now you already have 3 types in your graveyard. Then you play Tersa, discard a land, now you have 4. The Mako will already be on 4 because you have discarded 2 more cards here with Tersa. Then you attack in for 4, 6, 7 right here. 4, 6, 9 right here. Give this another attack step. That is 13. Crazy. You don't even need the Proft's Edict Memory. If you have 7 cards in here, then you attack in once more. You know, it's just absolutely insane. Another new card is the Glacial Dragonhunt. You draw a card and you may discard a card. If you discard a non-land, you deal 3 damage to a creature. You don't have to, but you can. And this synergizes very well with the Mako. It synergizes very well with the Proft's Edict Memory. It synergizes very well with our Abhorrent Oculus Helping Hand plan. Some of you might say, why are you not playing Recommission? It's such a good card. Not in this deck. Because we are discarding so many cards. with the fear of missing out, the Glacial Dragonhunt, the Tersa, the Winternight Stories also has the discard cards. Unless you discard a creature, discard 2 cards. And you can always choose to also discard whatever you want. Let's say Steamcore Scholar, for example. It says, when this enters, you draw 2 cards. Then you discard 2 unless you discard an instant sorcery or creature with flying. But you can always say, I still want to discard 2. Why is that important? Because maybe you want to get the Delirium out with the fear of missing out. So that is something that you can absolutely freaking do. We're playing a one-off Sheltered by Ghosts in here. This card was super impressive. It won me at least 2 games out of rounds, you know, out of best of 3s in the RC, where I was just playing Sheltered by Ghosts on an Oculus, slamming in against Is It Prowess with like 6 to 7 to 8 lifelink. That is pretty strong. That is pretty strong, and you should absolutely freaking do it. My original version had more Tersas. I cut them too. So yeah, once more. Why is there only one helping hand? I think I lost the plot here. Helping hand, like, you know, you just play the Oculus with all the discard. You just hardcast it, more than anything else. Is it realistic to hardcast on turn 3? No. Do you want it on turn 2? Absolutely. You don't even need it on turn 2. It's always good, but if they remove it early, meh, it's better as a late threat. Because as a late threat, they already have their hand depleted. You have access to your spell pierces maybe now because you drew them. You know, it's very, very freaking good. Did I miss anything? Well, Torch the Tower is absolutely insane. We're only playing 2 Sirens because better than 3 Makos and 3 Sirens is this. Spell Pierce is super, super good. If you're going first against Core Steelcutter or even second against Core Steelcutter, you can just absolutely demolish them by playing the Spell Pierce on a Core Steelcutter. They don't need it to win, that's the sad part, but it's still very, very good for them not to have it. Dogs are behaving very, very good. Only a 1 island and a mountain and 22 lands, or 23 lands, I forgot. What else? What else? There is nothing else to say. The deck is just absolutely bonkers. What do we have in the sideboard? Well, Ghost Vacuums for the mirror match, but also for Omniscience decks. Absolutely needed. We have Destroy Evil that you can use against everything that has enchantments and big creatures, like, for example, Omniscience. Very, very good. If you want an in-depth sideboard guide, I can absolutely recommend you to watch, to read the Arne Huschenbeth Ultimate Guard Oculus list article that he wrote. Insane good. You will find all the answers there. I will not be like doing in-depth sideboard guides because there's like 7 decks I would have to cover, and people get actually paid for that. So we're not doing that here. If you have questions, ask me freely, but just, you know, be smart about it. So Ghost Vacuum against the mirror match, and obviously also against Omniscience or everything that is like graveyard decks. Destroy Evil against the same deck here. We also want to Destroy Evil here because of the Oculus and the creatures getting big. But this is also very good against, obviously, Zur decks. This is very, very good against, obviously, Omniscience decks. All of that stuff. Sheltered by Ghosts. Put him in against every aggro deck. Negate, very, very good. Also against everything big like Omniscience. Against Omniscience stuff, we want to put all of our sideboard counter spells in here. They're all very good. Exercise, also very good against Omniscience because it also gets rid of artifacts. So if they play their Ghost Vacuum, you can get rid of that. Remember that it is a sorcery. I forgot that once. High Noon, very, very good against Prowess and against Omniscience. Also, Chandra is also very good against like grindy matchups, and everything that has enchantments or artifacts, just put in Lauren. So what do you cut? Well, against Omniscience, you cut stuff like Torture Tower, Glacial Dragonhunt. You can also cut the Glacial Dragonhunt against Prowess decks, because we rather have Sheltered by Ghosts or Exercise, you know, stuff like that. So that is also very, very good. My original list actually also had an Abrade. This one cut it, and I'm playing the Arne Huschenbeth list, so yeah, that is what we have here. And yeah, No More Lies was also added. So, very, very strong list. Be smart, don't fart, and you will win all of those games. A lot of people trust in the deck. A lot of people say this is one of the hardest, smartest decks to play, and I absolutely agree. Every land decision that you make is super important. So, yeah, tapping the wrong land can actually cost you the game. So don't tap the wrong lands. So thank you all so very freaking much. It was a long intro, but we're done now. This is Day 1 Mythic! Well, it's Day 2 already, or Day 3 in the meta, but I'm not Mythic, so maybe I lied, but this is absolutely possible. So thank you all so very freaking much. I'm MtgA Malone, and I will see you in those eyeballing games! We're up against the bike! That's short for Bikel. I'm keeping this because of Spell Pierce and helping hand with Oculus by just not playing stuff. So there's multiple ways this could go. No more snacks till Mythic, you're right about that. It's Jeskai Control or Oculus. One of the two. I think it's Oculus. Am I in best of one now? What is going on? I am so confused. I am so confused. I want to keep up all of my spell pierces here. I'm so confused. You're not doing that. I put on some Modern Life. I hope you're right. I hope you're fine with that. I hope you will enjoy. Yo, Kel, too. Thank you for the follow. What is this? 10. Let's spread the threat. They knew about this, so I'm very confused. You have a spell pierce? Oh, you do have it, okay. They're still taking a lot of damage here, so that is still fine. So they do have the board wipe, I guess. We beat Baikel. Fair and square. Baikel got beaten. Get out of here, Baikel. Get out of here. We're doing best of 3 now, like I promised. We're up against man leggings. We're best of 1 again. I promise there will be best of 3 games today. I promise. I promise there will be best of 3 games today. I guess they're the mill deck. I couldn't resist. You're so right, I could not resist the best of 3 gaming, man. Hello? Hello. It's turn 3 and you're saying hello now? What is opponent playing? So I want to keep up the red source. Alright, let us see where this leads us. They may know me. They might. I wanna sacrifice this. They're crying. Stop crying. Alright, our guitar player is talking too much. Aren't they usually the ones playing guitar and not talking? Taking this town ain't big enough, eh? Already. They already took it, like, yeah. Okay. So let's get rid of Oculus here, because it's going to be very terrible if they just, you know... Get rid of that sucker. I don't like that. They can also only return one thing each turn, so that is also fine. Right, how many cards do we have in here? 4. Let's draw, see what happens. Okay. Another land. That's not good. That's not good at all. That is not good at all. What do we have in here? Do we have lands in there? Not a single one. How do I not have a single land in there? So they return this again. But how many times can they actually do this, you know? So we do have a lot of things to do here. They need a board wipe. I'm not getting rid of the helping hand, thank you. That is not what I wanted to do here. Alright. Bring this one here. So maybe now they return the Siren. That would be so good if they did. Come on! Return the Siren, bruv! Return the Siren! Do it! Be stupid! I'm counting on my opponent being stupid here. Are we going to see some Sipsic Ceremony combos? I mean, that would be crazy, right? They're going for the fear. That's because they're scared. That is how fear works. Here's an Oculus for your troubles. Here is an Oculus for your troubles. Here comes the board wipe, right? I wouldn't be surprised if there was a board wipe, to be honest. I would not be surprised at all. Like, my surprise would be like on a minimum. Minimum. That's good. That is very, very good. But is it good enough? It is very, very good. Like, I'm not gonna lie. This was very, very good for the opponent. But I don't think it will be enough. Because we will be drawing a lot of cards here. So first we draw with this. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's draw with this also. Spell Pierce is very good. Spell Pierce is insane here. Okay, so how many cards did we drew? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A lot. We drew a lot. That is all that I care for. They literally have to block all of them. Yo, Blue Sapphire, thank you for the 8 months! Literally have to block with all of them. So, what is your plan here, bub? I mean, if they're not losing this turn, they're losing next turn, you know? I can still draw so many cards. Ah, they don't know how to do it. They want to double block the Oculus. They absolutely want to... They don't? Wait, what? Are you mad? They discarded a board wipe. They did. They did discard a board wipe. Okay, draw your card, dream your dream, I don't care. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They do still have enough mana to play around my Spell Pierce. So let us see if they want to do this. They can Oculus for 1 right now. That isn't good. That isn't good at all. That just isn't good at all. Okay, I still don't care about that at all. So, I think we win. I think we win here. Just with the Steamcore Scholars, we already win very, very safely here. See you next week. Okay. See you next week, bruv. See you next week. Thank you for the game. What a shame. Now we play best of 3. Now we play best of 3. Get in here. Alright, we're finally here. Best of 3. We made it. Took us 3 games. Oh my lord. Christmas. Yes, Christmas. I have the God Hand. I have the freaking God Hand. Freaking God Hand here. Ah, it's Jeskai. Oh wait, it's a mirror match. It is Jeskai. It is actually Jeskai. Alright, I think we're doing well though. Oculus discarded. Mako getting pumped. Alright, let us see what our opponent does here. This is only the second mirror match I have against this deck. Glacial Dragonhunt. Do you have your Oculus? You do! Oh my, okay. Alright. Here's Profts. I hope it wasn't a mistake that I discarded the, that I didn't reanimate the fear of missing out. Oh my god, okay. Okay. That is... Yo, man, leggings! Yeah, you milled your deadly cover-up. That was sad. That was... Okay. Alright. Opponent is not a fighter, I see. Opponent is not a fighter. So we want to destroy evil. Exercise. Lauren. Double Ghost Vacuum. We don't want Spell Pierce. We don't want Abhorrent Oculus once. 1 Helping Hand needs to go. 1 Spyglass and Desheltered. You've been sealing it up with Sultai. I mean, the deck is pretty cool. I liked it. I liked what I saw. Okay, I'm keeping this because it's so much removal into Ghost Vacuum. So what else do we want here? Ghost Vacuum turn 1 is just crazy good. So I think that they will be discarding something useless and we can just Ghost Vacuum it, which is pretty good. It's a land. I hope that will come back to haunt him. Siren is very, very good, because that means that we can actually Torture Tower them if we want to. Alright. So we found our best sideboard card. Our Restless Anchorage is so bad in this match. Like, Restless Anchorage is just bad. They're keeping the Ghost Vacuum? Bro, did you not work together with Arne Huschenbeth to... Bro. Bro! 5 minutes! Not even 5 minutes is what you could last! As your girlfriend, I'm very disappointed, man. I'm very disappointed. Maybe you should read Arne Huschenbeth's sideboard guide. Hashtag Not sponsored. We're up against MtgA. I mean, hey, in the mirror always wins, you know? This is just a good hand. I like it. We have the fear of missing out. Spyglass Siren turn 1 is also very, very good. I think this is Omniscience. 100% Omniscience. Glass Casket. Surprising. So it's artifacts. Here I thought it was Omniscience. I can get rid of one fear of missing out. Because it will help me also with the, you know, with the Delirium. Braided Net. You monster. Braided frickin' net, eh? Does this deck play board wipes? It's Eugene? Oh, not Eugene. Eugene. Another land. That's not what I was looking for here, but hey. Can't always get what you want, am I right? So what happens if they braided net? High noon. High noon. Is there a land in here? No, right? There's no land in there yet. This is the sound Tersa makes. Okay. And they scoop. And they scoop. Yo, thank you, Holy. That is so kind of you. So we're up against artifacts, I guess. What are we doing against artifacts? Do we have help by Arno for this? No, we do not, because nobody is playing artifacts. Alright. Spell Pierce? Exercise Lauren. Glacial Dragonhunt can go. Enjoy. Alrighty, I hope that was the right sideboarding decisions here. We will find out, my friends. We will find out. High Noon, they play their own High Noon in the main board. They play High Noon main board, so I'm not scared at all. Yo, Maud, how you doing? So this will be the last game for today. I mean, we do have this. We do have these two. So I'm baiting. I'm get baited here. I know that I got baited by this hand. But these two and this is just too good. Having two helping hands with two discard outlets, just too good. I know I'm getting baited here. And MtgA 96 could be a MtgA 69. They're mulliganing to 5. Brother. Fear my Spell Pierce. The Iron Crag. Yeah. Dog, I'm literally here. I don't know if you can hear the dogs, but they're going cuckoo bananas here. I'm literally here, bro. So how many will they find? 0. That's good. 0 is good. Okay, they realized that there's no need to do this anymore. They realized that there was no need for them to keep on doing this. And let's get rid of you here, sadly. I want to get rid of more, but I need all the other cards. Okay. Yep. Corinna left, so... Of course they're going cuckoo bananas here. Glass Casket. What are you, Glass Cat? The Marauding Mako. Oh, no. Oh, I'm so scared. Not. If we draw an untapped land, this will be insane. If we don't, it will be very bad. I'm still, like, playing the Proft Edict here, I think. I'm not. I'm going all in here. Alright. Oculus. That's it. Like, there's no need to do anything else here. Helping Hand. Bring back Oculus. Alright. Attack for 3, bringing them down to 15. So they better have a board wipe here. They better have a frick... Oh my gosh, okay. So this doesn't matter at all. Because we won, baby! We won, baby! See, this deck is good! This deck is good! We got 2 wins and 2 in best of 3. That makes 4 wins, 6 wins. Get out of here! We're up against Nano. Oh my lord, Grimace! Yes, Grimace! This hand is absolute garbage dumpster fire. We're not keeping it. This hand is just as bad. Welcome to my experience on the RC. This is good though. So we're getting rid of this and we're getting rid of this. We're going all in with everything. Here's a Marauding Mako for your troubles. Auto pay. Let's go, baby. So yeah, this was exactly my experience in the RC. Like, mulligan down to 5, into mulligan down to 5, into, you guessed it, mulligan down to 5. Alright, but we go first, we draw a card, we put this one onto the Mako, we drew a land, which is good, because that means we can fear of missing out that sucker. So we will see. If they have a Sheltered by Ghosts, though, I will be slightly sad. They have a Shock. Okay, that is fine, because that means that they're not doing too much, you know? And I will have a 3-2 here, a 3-4 here. Another land. We do have double blue. I rather have double white here as well. Well, let us see what I draw first. I would have to pay life. Screw this. I still rather have all the colors open. So in this case, I'm choosing because there might be a shock coming down. They might have a shock, which is annoying, but we will see about that. As long as I don't draw another land here, we're fine. The Spell Pierce is actually freaking huge. Quite literally freaking huge. So yeah. The Swifty, okay. That is it. I think this is still worth it. Because we might draw a land. If we don't, I still think that it's worth it. Let's decline and get rid of these 2. I'd rather have another red source than another white source. Okay. Would this have changed anything? It would have. Alright, I'm still attacking in here. Let us see how they react to this. If they even want to do anything. Burst Lightning, okay. That is absolutely fine with me. So once more, as long as you don't have a Sheltered by Ghosts now, even now if they have it, it wouldn't change a thing. It would quite literally not change a thing. This is 3 damage only. That is so fine. The Marauding Mako. I will actually cycle that. See if I can find something better. The Abhorrent Oculus. How many cards is in here? 6. So I can play that next turn. Which is pretty darn freaking good. And we do have the Spell Pierce still open. So as long as they do something here, we can play around whatever they do. Hired Claw is super fine with me. Really couldn't care less. So they're getting in for 4 here. 5. We're taking 5 damage. Oh, 6 even. Okay. Maybe things are starting to get a little bit dangerous now. We will see about that. Another land is literally not what I want to see here. So, I will be attacking in. They have to block. If they don't block here, that would be very weird to me. Very, very weird to me. And it don't look like they have a... Oh my god, they didn't block. Alright. Weirdness ensued. If I would have discarded the Spell Pierce, things would have been looking way different already, but I didn't, so... Boo on me. Let's keep this one up. They kind of need to play around everything anyways. Tersa is insane here. Okay. So I will 100% block. Like, there's no way around it. I will 100% block here. Yes. Like, whatever they do, I will block. Blocking this one right here, blocking this one right here. They won. They won! I cannot believe that they really had the answer here. So what was my misplay? Not discarding the Spell Pierce. How did they win? Because they have exactly the mana. Look, they have exactly the mana to do all of this. That is crazy, but that is fine. I need to live with that. That one was on me. So, I think I will be getting rid of one Helping Hand and one Oculus. Putting in the Sheltered by Ghosts. Cutting the Glacial Dragonhunt and putting in High Noon. Yes. That one was on me. 100% on me. I should have discarded the Spell Pierce to put down the power of multiple attack triggers. So one little misplay got us real good here. It is what it is. Nothing I could have done here but to not misplay. So we're on the Play-Doh again. Play-Doh. And maybe we don't mulligan down to 5. Well, it doesn't look like we will not be mulliganing down to 5. Alright, this is very good. I'm getting rid of the Adarkar Wastes here. Because I can just reanimate Tersa. So that is already very good. So I will be going Spirebluff Canal, Seachrome Coast, discarding the Tersa. I'm keeping up the threat of a shock here as well. Yo, Iski mate, how you doing? Hired Claw again. Ooh, this is also very good. Alright, let us see what we draw here. The Mako. If we draw, we will see what we draw here. I don't want to, like, you know, Scalding Viper. I think this is very good. I'm getting rid of the Viper here, attacking in. So depending if we draw a land, I will be playing Profts. If we don't draw a land, I think I will be Mako into Tersa and ignore the Profts for now. But I think that the Profts is very good. Yo, Iski, how are you doing, my friend? Is good enough the answer to how you're doing? I hope it's not. Good enough. It's not only good, it's good enough. Alright, in this case, I will be playing the Profts. Ooh, does this change anything? Yo, Logo Man! Thank you for the 16 months. That is so insane. That is quite literally so insane. I'm getting rid of these two. Spell Pierce doesn't interest me whatsoever. Another Sheltered by Ghosts is so good. So now we attack for 6. And what is Mono Red actually going to do about that? Did I make it in the top 8? No. My best achievement was top 29 in the Arena Open. Destroy Evil. Alright. Annoying, but not the end of the world annoying. How many cards do we have in here? 5. Another Oculus is pretty bad for us here. Pretty bad for us here. Am I even playing this land? Yes. So they played to Destroy Evil. How many players? 580. Bro, they really have an answer to everything. Sorry if you answered this several times maybe, but why best of 3? Because I actually feel like in best of 3, we have way more chances of actually playing this game than we do have in best of 1. So, I want to keep Tersa here. I want to keep the fear of missing out because it is 2 things. I will be doing a whole video about it today. So you can check that one out if you're really interested. Steamcore Scholar is so good here. Winternight Stories is insane. Winternight Stories is just absolutely gobsmacking insane here. Another Hired Claw. And a Swifty. Are they just going all in here? I don't think that they can defeat me here. It's not because it's real magic. That is absolutely not true. I just feel like the meta right now is very, very sane. Very healthy. But only if you have a sideboard. If you don't have a sideboard, you just get steamrolled all the time. So that is just kind of what it is. Alright. So, yeah, we drew 3 cards. We will be putting them on the Abhorrent Oculus and just swing and win. Boom. They didn't even scoop before. Yo, thank you, Logo Man. I really, really appreciate that. So, the question is Spell Pierce good enough? I think it is. Do I want the Glacial Dragonhunt more than the Sheltered by Ghosts? Now that we have seen that they're playing all of these removals, we are on the play. I feel like this is still good enough. I might get rid of the Spyglass Siren for the Glacial Dragonhunt, but do I really want to be this reactive, you know? I don't think I want to. I think this is good enough. So yeah, once more, I feel like I talked about it in yesterday's video if you see this on YouTube later on. I feel like the meta is doing very, very well right now. Ooh, this is a perfect hand. The meta is doing very, very well right now. We just need, like, answers. And being able to not being able to answer our opponents is, like, very, very freaking annoying. So, yeah. In a lot of cases, games are lost to you not being able to answer your opponents. I just hope that they pump it up. They didn't pump it up, okay. So this one doesn't scare me as long as we do have High Noon. Now we also have the Sheltered by Ghosts. Harmonize means that you can tap a creature and pay for the colorless mana. That is what Harmonize means. Oh, I can't be greedy here. Because I can only play 1 spell each turn. So let's see what we draw here. Profts is insane. Let's get rid of this one. We do have the Sheltered by Ghosts. Go ahead. Shoot me again. I ain't dead yet. They're going face, actually. Okay. Do they have a monstrous rage in hand? And do I care? I do care. If they do have monstrous rage here, so be it. Yeah. That is quite frankly quite freaking annoying. But not much I can do about it. So let's play the fear of missing out. Get rid of the Mako here. Another land is fine. We can also cycle the Mako, which I will 100% do here. Are they going to burst lightning me? Okay. So we're on 8. I don't think that they can beat us here right now. I just don't think so. They have 1 spell. Are they going to use it? That is a pretty good tech card. But I do have answers for that. And next turn we can play the Profts. What do we miss in here? Like an enchantment. So I might actually... What do we have? We have instant creature. That's it. If we put an enchantment, it doesn't really help me anything. I might still do it. Yeah, High Noon is like what will absolutely keep him out of this game. We also don't have land in there. So it makes absolute sense to just do this now. Get rid of these two. And just attack twice. Alright. I hope that the Delirium doesn't get cancelled by this. Delirium did get cancelled by this. But it's not a problem because we can just discard the Fear of Missing Out with the Steamcore Scholar. And then we're fine. And then we attack in and win with the High Noon. So, yeah. That is how you beat Mono Red. Okay. Alright. Well, maybe we don't beat Mono Red yet. Maybe we don't. We will see about that. They kind of have to block, though. How am I doing this? They still have to block. I can play the Siren here as a blocker. Ending the turn. Worst case, I will have to shoot the Slick Shot, but we will see about that. Blocking here. Do you think they have a shock in hand? Let's find out. So now we are allowed to do more than one thing, which is already very, very good. Yeah, we'll be discarding this Siren here. And see what else we can discard. Fear of Missing Out goes, another Fear of Missing Out. Okay, what do we get? Another Fear of Missing Out. Is that good enough? I think I need to be careful here. It's a land, that sucks. Well, this Monastery Swift Spear is not flying. Hired Claw, okay. Alright. So first I want to see what we can look at. Let's get rid of this land here. Abhorrent Oculus should pretty much seal the deal. But first I will attack in. I think we win here. Oh, I could have... I'm stupid. I'm just... Okay, yeah, okay. Doesn't matter, though. I should not have untapped the Steamcore Scholar. I don't know what was wrong with me there. That was just plain stupid. Okay, we still win. We still win. Oh, we don't. Because I'm stupid. We don't win because I'm stupid. Isn't that something? My god, my misplays today are out of this... out of the wazoo, man. Out of the freaking wazoo, man. Stupid indeed, man. Absolutely stupid indeed. Accidents happen. I don't know why I targeted the Steamcore Scholar. That was just absolutely not my best play ever. Doesn't matter. Doesn't even freaking matter. Get out of here, me. That was terrible. 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 Telling you the deck is bonkers. I'm telling you. If you want to play something in your RCs or RCQs or like standard tournaments, I think the season now is modern, so good luck with that. This is the deck for you. We will be playing best of 3 in the near future, so hope you let me know what you think about that. If you are still here, please, instead of a smarty comment, let me know what you think about best of 3. If you still want to watch it, I need your input. I will still like try this for the conceivable future, foreseeable future, conceivable future, both, for all the futures. I will try this, and we will see how this works out. For me, for my mental health, if you didn't watch yesterday's video, it's absolutely needed, because right now it's impossible to build a deck that just beats all the other decks. I can tell you, even someone like CGB is like cutting a lot of aggro decks out of his videos. I can guarantee you that much, because it's just impossible. It's just impossible. You cannot go up against only, is it like 5 out of 6 games you will be going up against aggro, and you're so prepared, you keep your hands, and the very next game you're up against Omniscience, you have a garbage hand that you kept, and you will lose on turn 4. And that is something that is just boring, not magic, and it also tells you that the meta is actually pretty good right now. There's a lot of strong decks, and they're all very different though, and that is what makes it. They're all very, very different. We don't have like 4 aggro decks, so you just prepare against aggro and you're good. No, we have a very good aggro deck, we have a very good control deck, we have like this, a very good mid-rangey kind of deck. We have other decks as well. We have Reanimator, Rakdos Reanimator, like G-Buzz. It's absolutely crazy. So I believe that the meta is actually looking very, very good right now. It is thriving. We just need best of 3 to make it a good meta, you know? If you want to play this in best of 1, go ahead. It's still absolutely viable. I think that the list itself is very, very good in best of 1, and you will still have a lot of success against all the decks. Just draw right, you know? Just draw right. Magic is easy if you just draw right. Dog, why are you licking my computer? There's no real cookies in there. It's just a word. So thank you all so very freaking much. And remember, my friend, that if you wake it up tomorrow morning and see a beautiful, beautiful face of yours in the mirror, that all of you are pretty freaking sweet. I'm MtgA Malone, and I will see you all tomorrow.